Hello everyone, this is the Disney Dude here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. We are right in front of It's Tough to Be a Bug, which was an opening day attraction here at Animal Kingdom, April 22nd, 1998. And I believe this one came first. The one in California, I believe, came second. This is based off of the Pixar. This is based off the Pixar film It's Tough to Be a Bug, and this is actually the film is actually a prequel to the movie. So you can watch this show, and this show takes place before the events of the movie. So when it opened, I believe it may or may not have opened before the movie, but you could watch this movie, you could watch this 3D film before watching It's Tough to Be a Bug, and it introduced you to Flick and Hopper, and this film is probably the scariest on property. It's ever since they got rid of Alien Encounter at Magic Kingdom, this film is probably the scariest one that they have right now, because it's got darkness and bugs, creepy crawly, and not a lot of people like bugs. They don't want bugs, crawling all over them and stinging them, but that's not what this film is about. This film is about the relationships between bugs and humans, and it shows the importance of why bugs are important. So I'm gonna break this show down for you. Chances are you've already seen this movie either on person or YouTube or in Disneyland. So the show starts. Flick welcomes us into the theater, and he tells us that we are now honorary bugs, and tells us the importance of why bugs are important. And there are a couple of different acts. There is a Chilean tarantula that fires spikes, and then there is a I'm blanking on the name now. Anyway, his name is Weevil Knievel, and he fires water at the audience. And then there's the next guest is a stink bug, who at first aims at a flower to kill it, and then one of the bugs accidentally flies into it and moves it, and so the stink bug says, well, I guess the target's moved now, and fires at the audience. Flick tells us to take cover, and the stink bug farts and stinks up the audience, stinks up the theater. And then without warning, Hopper comes up out of the ground and tells Flick and asks Flick why these people are here. Flick tells them that they're honorary bugs, and Hopper is furious. He says that humans are our greatest threat, and Hopper attempts to flatten us with a fly swatter, and then when that doesn't work, he tries to spray us with bug spray. That doesn't work, so then he orders his hornets to attack us and stings us in the back. And when that doesn't work, he appears on screen and says that that the audience is his. And before he can do anything about it, a chameleon jumps in and tries to eat Hopper, and Hopper manages to escape and escapes from the theater. Flick returns and apologizes for the interruption, and then the show goes into a finale of the song "It's Tough to Be a Bug," and all of the characters do their final little moments with us. And Weevil Knievel brings in a moldy cupcake, and all of the bugs, of course, are interested by it, and he flies off, and the other bugs follow with him. The curtain of butterflies comes down. Flick reappears and tells us thank you for joining the show. And then before we exit, the announcer says to remain seated while the other bugs escape. While the other bugs exit the theater, and then through the bugs exit the theater, and the benches move, making it seem like they are crawling underneath you, and then the show ends. So it's like I said, it was an opening day attraction here at Animal Kingdom, April 22nd, 1998, and it really fits into Animal Kingdom. Now, is it scary? Yes, it's very scary. A lot of children, there are moments of darkness. There is moments of loudness and spiders and everything. So it's a very it's a very intense show for kids, but it to me it fits the aesthetic of Animal Kingdom. And they came out and said that Animal Kingdom is getting a makeover. So Dino Land USA, which we'll get into that in a little bit, and It's Tough to Be a Bug Under the Tree of Life, those are going to be leaving. So we're getting a new show, Under the Tree of Life, and it's going to be based on Zootopia. Now, okay, here's my problem. Okay, so Zootopia, it's fine. It's okay. Now, does it fit the aesthetic of Animal Kingdom? Sure, it fits the aesthetic of Animal Kingdom. However, it does not belong under the Tree of Life. Okay, the characters don't live underground. Okay, they live in the city. Bugs live underground. All right, foxes and rabbits and gazelles and all the other creatures do not. They do not live underground. So I don't understand why if you wanted to replace It's Tough to Be a Bug, that's okay, but you could have put in a different show that actually fits under the Tree of Life. It fits under the theater, and it's not going to feel out of place. It's not going to feel out of place. Now, I don't this isn't a complete rant because I don't know what the show's like, but we're going to have to wait and see. I'll have to come back and do my honest review. But you know, they could have done anything. They could have done anything and put anything under the Tree of Life, and they didn't. They just pointed to Zootopia and say, hey, how about that? Let's put that under the Tree of Life. Well, that's on paper, that sounds fine. In real life, it doesn't, because the theater is underneath the Tree of Life. You are not really, technically, but you're technically under, you're underground. You're under the Tree of Life. Well, you are under the Tree of Life, but in theory, you're underground. You're watching a bug show. So I don't see the need to put in a Zootopia show that's under the Tree of Life. That to me makes no sense at all. So it's we don't know if it's a 3D film. We don't know if it's we don't know if it's going to be animatronics. We don't know. So we'll just have to wait and see about the show. But to me, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit in Animal Kingdom.
At least until it's
and
at least until it starts.
They shouldn't put Zootopia under the Tree of Life. It makes no sense, and I mean, the executives are going to put in what they want to put in. Okay, they're just going to. But as Disney fans who love these theme parks and care about theming, it makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense to put Zootopia under the Tree of Life. So this is going to be my, and look, you know, Tough to Be a Bug, it's fine. It's good. The show works. The show works best when Hopper works. When the Hopper animatronic doesn't work, you lose a little bit of the show. Not a lot, but you just lose a little bit of it. It's a little less scary because there's not an animatronic jumping up to scare you.
Oh, I see another one.
But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with the Zootopia show. We don't know if it's 3D. We don't know if it's just a regular film. We don't know. We have no idea. So we'll just have to wait and see. And that's my thoughts and my personal rant about It's Tough to Be a Bug. And it's hard to get rid of things that have been here a long time. It's tough to, you know, have the old Disney go out and then the new Disney come in. To me, you could still pay tribute to the old Disney, the classic Disney. But do we really need to have more IP in the parks? I don't know. I don't know. So we're just gonna have to wait and see what the new show's like. And thank you for listening to this video. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I have a bunch of ride videos up. Please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and tell me what other videos you'd like to see. Tell me what other videos you'd like for me to share with you. I like sharing my Disney knowledge with everyone. So if you'd like more videos about certain topics, just let me know in the comments. And thank you for joining me on this rant, and we will see you real soon.